Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I'd like to ask everybody to take a look at this box I have here. I have this box here because it has a special significance to my time spent here at Junior Achievement. It was about a year ago. I received a letter inviting me to join Junior Achievement Entrepreneurial Academy. At first, I doubted myself. I was thinking, there's no way this is true. Who's going to take time out of their day to teach kids about business and offer to pay them to? No way. But then I remembered the experience I had in the 5th grade when I attended JA BizTown. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was a CFO of Bank of America, and I handled all the checks for everyone in JA BizTown. It was an incredibly busy job. I had to stamp all the checks. I was so busy, I forgot to take my lunch break at McDonald's, and I was really upset. At the time, I was upset, but it was a great deal of fun, and it was my first exposure into the business world. Since then, I've also had the opportunity to attend a 5-week summer program called STEM Tech. That experience was amazing too. So I knew when I signed yes to the invitation for JA, I'd be opening the door to endless opportunities. Through my participation in the past year, I visited 2 prestigious Florida universities. I visited 2 corporations where representatives showed me the world of work. I worked on a team on 2 different occasions to develop 2 different business plans. Knowledge that one day will help me achieve my dream of starting my own orthodontics practice. But for me to achieve that dream, I will be faced with many challenges. I'll need to overcome things like, how am I going to afford college? Luckily, Junior Achievement had the answer for me. Through hundreds of online resources, CDs, and I even got the chance to talk to college representatives. But one of the biggest challenges that I had to face was facing myself. I think it's important for all of us to understand that Junior Achievement is not just an entrepreneurial academy. It's also been a comfort zone. It's been a place of self-actualization, a place of self-realization, a place where us students are taught that the only person who's going to stop us from our dreams is that same person we look at in the mirror every day. This is the feeling that we get when we participate with Junior Achievement. We're not only seeing those opportunities sitting right in front of us, but we're experiencing the care that each of our volunteer mentors believes in us. We have a support system. We have mentors who push us to our limits, because good is never good enough and excellence is the only answer. As students who at times can be confused or lost of what to come, especially as a teenager, this is exactly what we need. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." This is where I want to come back to the box I had mentioned earlier, and I'm going to introduce myself one more time, but a little bit more personally this time. Hello, my name's Samira Otero, and this box you see here was a representation of me about 2 years ago. I was pretty square, your average teenager, sort of fragile at times, and I carried a lot of weight on my shoulders. In my box, I was full of ideas and thoughts, but usually I kept them to myself. And it wasn't because I was an antisocial person or I was unhappy, but I was simply scared. I knew with all my heart that I wanted to be successful, that I had the qualities to be successful. I was intelligent, I was well-rounded, I was motivated, but I was not excellent. I was not excellent because I didn't know how to expedite and delegate my knowledge. I was not excellent because I didn't know how I was going to afford college, or start my practice, or even provide for my family. I was lost and I was confused. I didn't know how I was going to plan my today to be excellent tomorrow. To this day, I'm still going through some hard times. About 3 years ago, my father became sick and had to leave our family. That left my mom to raise me on her own. Thankfully, she's been working and does everything she can to support me. She's sitting right over there supporting me right now. The day after I turned 16, I began working for Casper's company, McDonald's, to help support our family. But bills continued to mount up, and we had to sell our house. Currently, we're living with a friend until we can get back on our feet. Because I wanted to help my mom, and the thought of being able to afford college was creeping up on me as a senior, I decided to apply for a second job. So now I'm trying to balance working 2 jobs, going to school while maintaining a 5.1 GPA, taking 3 AP classes, 3 medical classes, and an online course. A normal day is waking up to go to school at 5:30, leaving school at 3 and changing in my car really quick to be at work at 4, and then at 10 when I finish my shift going to a local restaurant to grab internet to do my homework for tomorrow. School means the world to me, considering I was born in a third world country. I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to get an education. I feel that if I push myself, I've pushed myself for my dream now, that tomorrow can be a reality. It's been difficult. It's been really difficult. But 2 years ago, this box that I have sitting here could not have done it. With the knowledge, confidence, and support I've gained through junior achievement, this box is no longer a representation of who I am. I have stepped outside of this box, and today I am a representation of who I am. Today I am excellent, and today I have the honor of telling everyone sitting in front of me that you are all excellent for having such an impact on my life. I want to thank each of you for contributing to help students like me acquire the necessary knowledge to become successful. Today's future is simply a dream in the works, and it's people like you who make our tomorrow a reality. So thank you for supporting junior achievement. Thank you, JA volunteers, and thank you for empowering us students of America to own our own economic success. Thank you. And as someone who supported me all of my life, I'd like to invite my mom up on stage, please. Mom, I just wanted to bring you up here so I could say thank you for supporting me all my life. And even though we're going through hard times, we'll get through this, like we always have. Thank you.